Leslie Sloan deposition has actually been more interesting than I had initially anticipated. And I think it might have been Kevin Fritz doing the questioning, but he got somewhere. I'm just going to paraphrase because it's that point in the day. He asks, I'm assuming it's Kevin, he asks Leslie about like what her job is, right? And she's like, well, I'm here to like balance out reports, like to smush negative stories, but also to like balance it out if somebody got something wrong, right? Like kind of push the truth effectively. And then he starts to ask her questions about like, did you know about what was going on set? Did you know about the rewriting of the script? Did you know about all these different things? Did you know about all these issues? And she says no, which I find very interesting because I have read text message and email after email of all these other people in Blake Lively's life. Everybody. And these messages are from 8/8/20. These James Fatizka messages are from 8/8/2024. But I saw all these other messages with like all of these people in Lively's life, even like Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, right? Where she is constantly telling people of the struggles on set. So it's very odd that she wouldn't tell her publicist that. And I would assume that Blake Lively would be one of her major clients since she is a household name, especially being attached to Ryan Reynolds. So that, and also being best friends at the time with Taylor Swift, like, just seems really weird to me that she was telling everybody and their brother about all these troubles. But not Leslie. And so it begs the question of, and this is when Kevin really gets into it in the depo of like, well, how are you commenting to these reporters on these things? How are you setting the record straight? How are you balancing it out if you didn't know these things? And then there was a point when she talks about having spoken to Melissa Nathan and how nobody likes Stephanie Jones. And they said something like, well, did you understand that Melissa was going to be planting stories against Blake? And Leslie Sloan says, no, Melissa actually told me she was going to do the opposite and she wasn't planting stories. Again, in line with the narrative, in line with the directions we've seen from both Jamie Heath and Justin Baldoni to Melissa about her job as crisis PR. So this was Exhibit 173 in 1245. So I actually thought it was, of the depositions I've seen recently, this one was actually kind of the juiciest in that regard, where it had me going, Leslie, what are you doing? How can you possibly be balancing stories out when you don't know about things? Doesn't make her look too good.